everyone, today I'm going to be speaking to you about season 1 of You, which is currently shown on Netflix. I should warn you that this review has spoilers from the start. I must admit that I went into watching this without having a clue what it was about, but I think my friend had watched some of the first episode and he thought that I might like it. And I will say that if I hadn't have been watching it with him, I would have just thought it was boring and switched it off, but I'm glad that I watched it till the end. One of the things that I really liked about this show was the fact that I knew what it was about in the first 2 minutes. As soon as he started speaking to Beck and talking about how she wanted him to know her name because she paid by card, I says to my friend, "Oh, is this about a serial killer?" And he kept denying it, but it was pretty obvious, like you just knew he was a serial killer straight away. Another thing that I really liked was the fact that it showed you how easy it is for people to find out so much information about you on social media. It just so happened that he lived close enough to her to stalk her, but even without him going to her house, he managed to find out so much about her just by going on her Facebook and Instagram. Once we had finished watching the show, I mentioned to my friend that I was thinking about doing a review, and he says that he didn't think it was a good idea because I can't come onto YouTube and say that I agreed with the serial killer, but in all honesty, that is my opinion, so that is what I'm going to do. I realise that I'll probably get a lot of hate for this or people calling me a psycho, but if that's how you feel, then that's your opinion and that's fine with me. Don't get me wrong, I don't agree with every single thing that he done. I think that hacking into her phone and reading all her emails and texts was one step too far, and I don't think that you should ever break into somebody's house and steal their underwear or spy on them through their window, but I think that he was totally justified in killing the people that he killed. I mean, let's be honest, they were complete cunts. One thing that really put me off was the fact that he never really took any care in hiding his DNA or fingerprints. Now, I realise that he really had to pee in Peach's house, but to pee into a jar and then just leave the jar there after he'd killed her was a really stupid mistake. I mean, he really should have went back in and got it. Not to mention the fact that that house that the two of them were staying in was basically a mansion. You would think that they would have some sort of security cameras there. This morning I watched another review on the show, and while I was reading the comments, I was quite shocked that everybody was saying that they wanted Beck to live and they wanted Joe to get caught. Now, this genuinely surprised me because Beck was a liar from the very beginning, and I know that he was a creepy stalker, but she genuinely just used everybody. And then when she was going out with him and he asked her if she was sleeping with her therapist, she denied it straight to his face, and there was no need for it. And then half the time when he was telling her things about Peach, he was being honest and she just wasn't listening to him, and I was glad that she died, and to be honest, I thought she got off lightly. I must admit that I was surprised by the ending. I wasn't expecting his ex to show up, and my friend that I was watching it with kept saying the whole time that he thought that she was still alive. Let me know in the comments section what you thought of the show and whose side were you on. As I mentioned earlier, I watched a review on this, and it was basically a review and explanation of the ending, and I actually thought it was a really good video, so if you're interested in seeing that, I'll leave the link for it in the description box below. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Bye!